You're missing a mirror, son. Guys, it has been a long time since I've been on here. Excuse my voice. I've lost my voice just a little bit. But there's a reason I haven't been on here in a long time. That's a big part of it. I had a son. His name is Beckett. He is now 11 months old. It's probably been, I don't even know, probably 2 years since I've been on here now. But anyways, there's a lot that's changed. I know I've had a lot of people saying that I need to upload another video to update all the vehicles. Everybody wants to know what's going on with all of them. This and that. Well, I've gotten a couple new ones, and we've also got rid of one of them. So that's what I'm going to update y'all on today. First one being my girlfriend's 2006 Toyota Sequoia. Now, we bought this thing, I think, probably a year ago now. Or not a year ago. It's probably been 9 months maybe we've had this truck, and we love it so far. We didn't buy it like that. We definitely did not buy it like that. We bought it completely stock from an older guy. I did all the work to it, so that's what I'm going to go over with y'all here while I'm on the phone with y'all. If I do find a picture, I'll put it somewhere right here. It was completely stock, and my girlfriend, well, she didn't really want to do it, but I told her, I said, look, I want to buy you something I know is reliable, because, this thing, and we're trying to, kind of save money, but not kind of save money, get her something reliable. She knows it's going to get her from here to there and not have issues, and also, you know what I'm saying. I told her, look, they make Toyota Sequoias. They have the same 4.7 V8 that my old Tundra has. Why don't you get one of those? So we started looking, and we finally found one that was pretty close to our area. An older guy owned it. Dude, what are you doing? You just dropped the mirror that I just painted on your truck. And we got Beckett, his little Tundra too. I painted the grill, and I painted the mirrors as well. Oh, well, this is actually your other mirror. There you go. I painted his mirrors, and I painted the back of his truck as well. The little sides right there to match the actual one. I didn't like all the black on it. I want to paint his wheels as well, and I'll do that eventually, but for now. Hey, sit down. What are you doing? You're supposed to be sitting down. There you go. Thing looks good. Looks way better with the chrome on it than it did the black. Anyways, like I was saying, we did buy this truck, and I told her she needed something reliable, so we did get something reliable. This does have the 4.7 V8 in it, just like my other Tundra does, 2UZ. This one has, oh, I got fucking ants on me, god damn it. Anyways, this is, like I said, this has 4.7 V8 in it. It is pretty much identical to the one I have. Same motor, well, not the same year, but same body style, same front end, everything like that. It is not very clean, I would say, but it's pretty average for a 2006 with, almost 250,000 miles on it. Hey, where the hell are you going? And like I said, yeah, it's pretty average for a 250,000 mile, close to 250,000 mile truck. Driver's seat is pretty worn. I did try to replace the bottom and the top at one point, and the top and bottom that we ordered wasn't even right, so it looks kind of like, I guess, loose on there, all the leather and stuff. I was going to replace the passenger, but we wanted to start with the driver because it was the worst seat. Anyways, it didn't work. The driver's armrest looks pretty rough up under that cover. We did buy these covers off of, I guess, eBay, and they got a lot of slack on the backside of them, but as long as you pull them back pretty far, they're pretty decent. They look pretty good. So as far as the covers go, they look pretty good for right now. Of course, it's a limited. I did buy a limited. I never buy something that is not a limited. It has the captain seats in the back. Seats back here aren't in horrible condition, but they could definitely look better than this. It's got a full center console in the back, and it is removable. You can actually take it out completely, which is actually pretty cool. I didn't even realize that till about like a month ago, probably. It's got a movie screen in here that currently doesn't work. It was working before, but we just bought CDs for it. It's not working now, so I'm probably gonna have to replace the unit. And she has a factory, I guess, screen head unit. So I don't think it's touch screen, but it does not work either. When you turn the truck on, it literally just sits white. So I already bought her a head unit and everything. I was gonna replace it a couple months ago, but couldn't get to that either because I ran into an issue with it. I got it all wired up. It was working. It just wasn't playing any music. So I got to figure that out as well. Overall, it is a very, very nice truck. There's a couple issues here and there with it. If you do know these first-gen Sequoias, you know that every single one has issues with the back latch opening up, which hers does work, but it's like something in there isn't right. The other thing, the really, really big thing that happened to it, or I guess is happening to it right now, if you can't see it, you'll see it now. There's oil everywhere. It is leaking from the valve cover gaskets like nobody's business, pouring oil from the valve cover gaskets. So I do plan on doing the valve cover gaskets. I'm going to do her timing belt and water pump in the next probably, I think, week or two when I get a good amount of time off. I already bought a timing belt kit for it, an Asian kit, and I'm going to get some spark plugs and some valve cover gaskets for it, and then we'll do that. But the setup I put on it, you would probably recognize it if you've been on the channel for a while. These are actually my 22-inch Lexus reps that I've had for a very, very long time. I did have them on my Tundra for a good bit. I put these new Pioneers on it. They're 33 1250 R22s, and they actually ride pretty good. We've driven this truck probably, I think we've driven it from here to Tennessee, which is probably 400 miles and back and around there. A couple other places long distance as well. It did really, really good. So we do like it, but the setup in itself, the leveling kit that I have on it is going to be the exact same one that is now on my Tundra, which you probably haven't seen my Tundra in a long time either, which that's going to be in another video. We'll get to that soon. But I do have a KSP 3-inch leveling block up front. I always go with KSP blocks. They are the best blocks, even though it's a little piece of metal. And I don't understand why everybody always makes a big deal out of a piece of metal and what brand, which one does better. But preferably, I like to go with my KSPs. I just like the extra tad of chrome you get there, just up under the underwell. That's just my preference. But like I said, if you are wanting to get a leveling kit for any first-gen Tundra or Sequoia, they are all literally the exact same. It's a piece of metal. None of them are different from each other besides looks. So just go with what you want at the end of the day. And like I said, the Lexus reps are on here. They are 22-inch Lexus reps. Very, very hard wheels to find as of right now. And the 33 1250 R22 Pioneers are on there as well. Trying to think of the other things we've done. We have done tint. So I put tint on her car, which she's got 35% on the windshield. I think there was no tint on there before on the front. This is 5%, and then I think there was like a little bit of tint on the back. We put 15 all the way around the back. The front two windows have 5, and the front windshield, of course, like I said, is 35%. I bought her some pink roof racks a couple months ago because she did want some pink roof racks. So we got those. Coming up front, I did buy her clear headlights with the clear corners. You can buy these on eBay. I think I actually got the headlights and the corners together. I think they were 150 bucks, something like that. I left her factory fog light housings that were already in there. But I put LED headlights in here. Can't remember what brand these are. They're from Amazon. They're like top seller or whatever. I just bought them. And then I've got switchback in the corners. You can see that they're orange and you can see that they are white as well. They are LED switchback. They're the same ones that are in my Tundra. Like I said, again, don't know what brand they are. I just went on eBay, picked whichever ones that were there. LED fog lights as well, and they are, like I said, same thing, plug and play. Literally just swap the old ones with the new ones. Not a big deal. What else? Let's go to the back. Oh, so the back lift. You may have noticed that it is kind of squatted just a little bit. I got that little bit of lean on it because, you know, that's my preference. I like a little bit of lean. But this truck actually does have bags in the back. These were a factory option with the limited sequoias. I think they were produced from 05 to 07. I think you could get bags in the limited sequoias. I may be wrong. But yeah, I will give you a look at those. You can see factory airbags, and they actively do work. Now I had an issue when we first leveled with the bags coming down whenever I got over a certain speed. I think it was like 15 miles an hour or something like that. The bags would drop down just for, I guess, towing reasons, safety reasons. I don't know what the issue was, but anyway, it would literally drop. The back tire would be on the fender. I actually found a solution to it, and I know a lot of y'all had asked me about that before. If you are wondering, I will definitely tell you. But so of course, when you turn the truck on, this is your height control right here, and I do have a man blinking light now, which I'm not really worried about that. I also have the TPMS light flashing because sensors are off. But either way, man light is flashing now. That's just for the bags. That's because I pulled the fuse out of the bags. So I keep my 10 amp fuse in her glove box for the actual bags. And if you take a look up under the hood here, go to this little guy. We actually have a 10 amp fuse that lies right here. And it is air sus number 2. So I took that guy out. And it actually keeps the bags up. So if you pull your bags all the way up, and then you pull that air sus number 2 fuse out, it will basically disable your whole air suspension system, and it will keep it where it's at. We've only had the truck probably drop in the back 3 or 4 times, and I've had to just put the bags back up. But other than that, it's not a big issue. Besides, like I said, you'll have that blinking man light on your dash. Who cares? Whatever. But like I said before, it's pretty clean. I mean, it's decently clean, obviously. I already did replace her TPMS sensors. I bought aftermarket ones. They didn't work with our computer system at work, so I'm going to have to buy another set. But she has a flashing TPMS light for the sensors not reading, and obviously a flashing man light. Check engine light was on when we bought it. We actually bought the truck, and it had no catalytic converters in it at all. So I had to buy aftermarket ones, as you can see right there, on both sides. And we did get those installed, and then our check engine light went off. I'm assuming at some point in this truck's life, somebody stole the cats off of it, and they literally just welded a piece of pipe in there. And that was that. Truck has 237,569,000 miles. We bought it with like 233, so we've only driven like 4,000 miles. We haven't put a lot of miles on it, but we definitely put a decent amount of miles on it, I guess. She doesn't really drive very much, or the wife doesn't really drive very much, so that's why there's not a lot of miles on this thing. And another thing I did when I bought it is I replaced the rack and pinion because you can probably see, but there's a ton of oil and stuff up under here. Both of the dust boots on both sides of the inner tie rods, they were completely gone, and the inner seals for, I guess, the rack and pinion were completely gone, and this thing was quite literally pouring power steering fluid. I was filling it up like every day because the power steering pump will whine because it would get so low on fluid. So that did fix that issue, and it's a little low right now, but not too low, I guess. So I'll probably top it off again. I think one of these lines is leaking, just like any other 2UZ does. Yeah, that return line is leaking, so I'll probably replace that at some point, but whatever. Every 2UZ does that. My Tundra does that. Every other Tundra I've worked on does that as well, so it's not really that big of a deal. But the other things that we have up under the hood here is going to be the valve covers. Like I said before, they are pouring. I mean, like, ridiculously pouring. Hold on, I think you can see it better on this side. Yeah, there's literally actively oil just chilling on the top of that, I guess, shield on the top of the manifold. And like I said, they pour. That's just from sitting here from when I moved it at the beginning of this video. This side is definitely worse than that side, but either way. I'm replacing those next week, along with all the spark plugs. I'm going to do her time belt water pump. I did actually do a serpentine belt or alternator belt and a tensioner on her truck a couple months ago because the tensioner started squeaking. So I went ahead and replaced that. But yeah, I mean, overall, it's not a bad deal. I think we bought this thing for $5,000. So really not a bad deal at all. And I've probably spent, maybe $1,000 into this thing right now. So I put $6,000 in all to it, and it's a nice daily, reliable daily driver besides it pouring oil. But I mean, like I said, I'm gonna fix that. It's not really a big of a deal. It is completely stock besides, like I said, the leveling kit and the tires it has on it, and the other little things like the tint, roof rack pads. Like I stated before, it's not the cleanest, but it's also not the worst I've seen. It's tearing in the corner right here. This seat looks pretty rough all in all, but like I said, we do love this thing a lot. We'll leave Beckett's seats back here. Yep. And you can see our old power steering bottles that we've had from me filling it up. Literally, they're all empty. But we do love this thing a lot. Yeah. One other thing that somebody did that was really funny to me is this actual hood latch, I guess. This is a latch that you pull on whenever you pop the hood, and then you go to actually open it up from right here. You'd pull it from right here. Somebody took the cable off and bent this hook all the way up into the hood, which is the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. It's actually, I mean, the hood latches and it stays, but there's literally no latch here. So whenever you go to open the hood, you literally just pop it from the inside and you literally lift it up, which I mean is nice. You don't have to actually, where are you going? We don't actually have to pull the latch or anything, but if you guys want to see more of these trucks, more of, I guess, all the trucks in general, just let me know. We can probably make something work. That's my phone. That's my... By the way, like I said, I'm going to have some more videos coming. That's just one of the new additions we have. Like I said before, I got rid of the 22 Tacoma that I had. It was too small for him, all in all. We could not fit his carrier seat in the back at all. It was probably the stupidest decision I've ever made to buy that truck. But either way, yeah, all worked out in the end. I got a new truck, which that's going to be in another video. I would definitely show you all that truck. And I will update y'all on the old Tundra as well, which yes, I still do have the old Tundra. Don't worry about that. I will never get rid of that thing. I've said that many of times, but I'm being so serious when I say that. Never getting rid of that truck. That was my first truck and what got me into who I am today. So I'll definitely update y'all on more videos. We'll have some more videos of Sequoia. We'll have some more videos of the new truck. If you want to see more videos of his truck too, we can definitely do that, right, dude? Why are you standing up again? Because like I said, I do plan on painting his wheels on his truck the same color as his grill and the same color as his mirrors, just because I don't like the factory black look. I do not like black wheels at all. So he don't want to sit still, so I've got to hold him. But I mean, there is a couple of defects on this truck too. I mean, obviously it has 237,000 miles on it. There's a couple of things I plan on doing to it as well, which we're not really worried about. Oh my gosh, you're so heavy, son. This kid is heavy. But yeah, there's a couple of things I plan on doing to this thing. First thing is going to be the front bumper. If I get close, you can probably tell that it looks like junk, and there's overspray spots on it literally everywhere from where somebody like tried, I guess, to paint it again, and it didn't really work out for them. There was this black spot somewhere on the front. Oh yeah, there it is. Look at this. Like somebody like put a black dot of spray paint on the front of it. I don't know what whoever that was thinking. I mean, you can definitely tell from like the hood to the front bumper that looks like absolute doo-doo. So one thing I want to do, and one thing my girlfriend said she wanted to do as well, is paint the front bumper at some point. So we will definitely be doing that. This thing needs some PDR ASAP. There's a big ding dong in the hood that needs to get fixed. I actually take pictures of this thing a lot, and that does show up, and it is very annoying. There's a little guy right there. It's hard to see. Something happened right here. Don't know what that consists of, but I'm not really even worried about that. What else? Every single first gen Sequoia has scratches on the back bumper on the corners. This one's had it, and they've tried to paint it with some shitty white Walmart paint. Didn't really work out that well. There's a little bit of scratches on the fenders. A little dinger right there in that door, the driver's door. I mean, but besides that, like I said, all in all, it's pretty solid. Hasn't given us any issues so far, 4,000 or 5,000 miles later. So she likes it, rides really good as well with the bags in it until the bags go down, and then you literally feels like you're feeling every little pebble on the road. Like I said, if y'all want to see more videos, let me know. We can make some more videos. So I'm definitely going to put one, like I said, of the new truck. We can put some in Beckett's truck, painting his truck or doing whatever to it. I plan on putting like a 12-volt battery in his truck when he gets older as well, so he can actually haul ass in that thing. Because right now that thing is slow as hell. It literally probably goes like 3 or 4 miles an hour. Let me know what y'all want to see done to the Sequoia, because we can definitely take in some ideas for it and get some things done to it. Like I said, do want to paint the front bumper. Do want to fix the upholstery on the seats. The little knick-knack things like that little ding in the hood and all the other little stuff we'll get to eventually. But yeah, there's another thing that I threw in my fiance's head about doing to this thing, and that was actually painting her calipers in the front and in the rear pink to match her roof racks, because she got the roof racks because she liked them. She wants a little bit of pink touch to this thing. So I told her that if she wanted to, you could see her calipers look pretty rough. I'd paint them pink in the front and the rear for her. And she said that she would like to do it. So eventually I'll end up painting her calipers pink as well. But like I said, if you guys have any suggestions or anything that you would like us to do on this thing, definitely let us know. We will definitely make something happen at some point in life. And I'll see y'all next time. Like I said, I'm going to have some update videos coming on the new truck. Most of y'all already probably know what it is because I put it out there. It's on TikTok, it's on Instagram, it's on Facebook. So either way, I'm going to make a YouTube video for the people that don't know what it is. But thank y'all for watching. If y'all have gotten this far, most of y'all probably haven't. And I will see y'all next time, probably with a new video of the new truck.